Hello, all my model car building buddies. This is Model Cars with Glenn, and yeah, that's what it is. Let me move these. I'm going to show you my brother's picture that he drew or painted. Let me turn the flashlight on. That's pretty. I like this painting. It's pretty nice. Okay, well, you remember this 66 Chevelle that my buddies at Spotlight Hobbies sent me? And this is her. Got her all put together and painted and done. Well, it's almost done. I still have to paint the chrome around the windows, but brother said he'll go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and try to get me one of them chrome paint pens so I can do the window. Hey, Chucky, knock it off, boy. And where I can go and do all the chrome painting around the trim. It looks good. The color come out good. Paint took a long time to dry, but it's nice and smooth and shiny. And the whole thing went together good with one exception. Let me get it spun around. There's a couple of pins back here that locates the interior. Your little tabs on the back of the interior bucket that goes on those. Cut those pins off. Save yourself a lot of trouble and cut those pins off because they locate the interior and the chassis way too far back this way. And see, right now the wheels are centered pretty good. I'm gonna knock you out in a minute, boy. Knock it off, you little varmint. Okay, dogs is not being have. But if you take those pins off, then you can slide the chassis and interior a little bit farther forward enough to line up the rear end. Also, the notches at the end of the dashboard have to be cut down just a little off the bottom and either side so it sits lower because they forgot to add the thickness of the windshield to the clearances. And when I went to put it together, it was holding the chassis way too far down. So I had to trim the end of the dashboard pins and locate it just a little bit south of where it started so it'll fit. But that's about it, really. Let me see if I can get this to tilt. Yeah, there she goes. I got the motor put in. I put those Lakewood bell housing decals on there because they're just pretty. Kind of dress it up a little bit there. I'll show you underneath. Yeah, the front end works pretty good. Drive shaft. It's got a drive shaft for once. Well, I wanted to build it box stock, and that was part of the stock box. So this is him without all the chrome painted on him yet, but it ain't that necessary. Not in my book. It looks good. This is a good kit. Y'all ought to get you one on account of it's easy to put together as long as you cut these pins off and take a little off the bottom of the dashboard so it'll sit a little bit lower in there. Then you got her. Nothing wrong with it then. Everything fit good. Good build. It was fun to build too. I ain't got no problems with it. I had a good time building it. Other than the dadgum paint taking so long to dry. And I should have just used my testers in the airbrush because it would have been dry right away. And then clear coated it and that would have been dry right away. But I really like that Rust-Oleum paint. It's got such a nice gloss. Even though it takes forever to dry. I'm going to get me one of those dehydrators, food dehydrators. Everybody's talking about put it in one and they'll dry it overnight. And that's this guy. Got him done. He's almost all done. Done. Even down to the drive shaft. Now, I want to show you this Mobius truck. Got fixed up for drag racing. Yep. Don't ask me what year it is. I don't know what year it actually is. I think 2021 or 2, something like that. But it's a Mobius kit, and like I keep saying, you cannot go wrong with a Mobius kit. They are so fine. It doesn't really scream anything at you. You can see the headers in the wheel wells. That's one of my things. And I'm going to show you under the hood. Oh, got one of those big SOHC Ford motors. Comes out of that Cyclone Eliminator funny car, altered wheelbase funny car kit. Put some spark plug wires on it. Oh, well, I like to do those. And that scoop is made out of a wheel well, spare tire well out of the back of a model. 57 Ford Gasser has them separate. You just have to take it out and cut it, chop off the front and put a bottom on it there. Most of the parts, the motor, come from the Eliminator, the Cyclone Eliminator, and the headers. Some of the front axle, I had scratch build that. And I think the rear axle, all the springs, everything come with the Mobius kit. Traction bars, where the heck those come? Oh, those are from one of those 40 Willys gassers from AMT. All right. Well, this is this guy. I gave him another spin on the whirly. Doesn't need no damn tailgate. Ain't nothing back there gonna fall out. Okay. And last but not least is this AMT suburban, whatever. And it has one of those scoops made out of the tire well from the trunk of a 57 gasser. King of the gassers. Rat Pack 427, because I'll just bet that there's a, yep, this is from the 57 Chevy flip nose, most of it. The motor and headers are from it. The intake manifold come from that 67 Chevelle Pro Street by AMT. You see it down there under the blower? That's how I get the blowers up so high. And blower belt. No, that's a motor. Let's look underneath. Yes, it does have a drive shaft. Believe it or not, hard to believe. I made the traction bars out of that. It's just square tubing from the Plastruct or Evergreen, whatever it is I got from Hobby Lobby. And yeah, this is my gasser. Suburban. It's a pretty nice kit. I got some bad news. The use of this phone is going to be gone in a couple of days. The telephone part and the text. What? Come on up here, boy. You're all right. I know. Just behave, though. Quit. Chuck. Where was I? The telephone part and the texting part's already shut down. It was one of them government free use phones, and it ran out, and I try to re-up it, and it keeps telling. I go to the website and fill out all the information, and then I get to the very end, says, well, you already have one, bye, and they hang up on me. I know I already got one. I'm trying to re-up it. I called them, and they said, go to the website and fill out the information. I said, I did that. And when I get to the end of it, it says I already got one, and hangs up on me. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to have this thing. And when it's gone, then so will the videos. My brother's going to go up tomorrow where he got his phone. He's got a different phone now. And see if he can't add a line to it and how much it'll cost to buy a iPhone or something. It may take me a month or two to save up enough money to buy a phone to go with it, second line on his, so I don't know. Seems every time I get up, I get knocked back down. But that ain't y'all's problem. Y'all don't have to hear that. I'm trying to be as cheerful as I can, but I don't have a very good outlook right now. I'm gonna keep using this thing as long as it's working. Who knows? It may keep working. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to have another phone in a few days. I do like this truck. And I do like making videos, and I love hearing from you guys. Oh, I forgot I gotta do a, don't fall, shop card shout out from my buddy, Charlie Mack. He sent me this card today, and I love it. Look at this. This semi looks like something I would have built. That's right up my alley. Got the gun turrets up here, and machine guns in there, and there's just all kinds of cool stuff happening. Sort of like a Mad Max vehicle, but I love it, man. It's way cool. Pretty neat helicopter too. But the big thing is this guy. This is like a 1903 Mercedes Benz, and it's got a little 1 horsepower motor or something like that on the back with a big old flywheel to keep it going, and a tiller steering. But I've been wanting a picture of one of these for a long time. I'm gonna get my finger up here. I'm gonna scratch build the body part of it, and then where it comes up this little wheel, I'm gonna put like a chopper Springer wheel on here, spork with a different wheel, and I have to find different wheels for the back. I'm not sure what wheels I put, but you know there's gonna be a blown Hemi back there instead of a 1 horsepower putt-putt. I've been wanting to hot rod one of those things ever since I first saw it, but I've never had a good picture of one, and this picture is good enough. I can go by and scratch build it. That's going to be fun. I hope I get to show it to you. Okay, well, Charlie Mack, he's a good dude, man. His mustache makes my mustache look like a training stash, you know. It really does. The man's got a mustache to be proud of. Well, I'm going to go now. Hopefully you'll see me again soon. I'll probably be back day after tomorrow. Because I gotta keep plugging on. Can't let them get me down. Hopefully I can get a better phone. I don't know. I'm just having a really, really depressed day because everything seems to be coming down on me at once. And that's the last I'm going to say of it, because that ain't y'all's problem. Y'all want to see this stuff. And I don't blame you, because I want to see it too. Okay. Well, I'm going to say y'all be cool. If you order anything from Spotlight, at the bottom of the order page where it says comments, please tell them that Model Cars with Glenn sent you, because they're my buddies. And give me a comment and a like if you like this, and a subscribe. And I am out of here. Later.